So it's the same as every morning, between 5:30, 5, wake up, come down, well, weigh myself first every morning, coming in at 77.1 kilo this morning, so weight's coming off. My original goal weight for the photo shoot was 78 kilo, so I've already surpassed that, but we're going to push for more. We're going to push for better condition, better physique, and push for that better version of myself. So hydrating now with the Element electrolytes, which I've never tried before. I tried some of one of my boys had it when we were on holiday, so I thought I'll give it a go. So I've just got some. Tastes quite nice, so I'm hoping I'll be able to feel a difference, because I'm starting to feel the cut now. I had my first energy drink yesterday, which I'm not proud, but you know, I felt like I actually needed it, unfortunately. So I'm going to go do my morning push-ups that I do every single morning. I post on my Instagram story, do a bit of a walk, and then we're going to go and do fasted cardio at the gym. So I'll see you there. So we're here, incline walking. We've got 60 minutes to go in, which I'm doing 7 days a week at the minute. Been doing it for about a week now. Weight's coming off. Calories have decreased, which I'll touch on later when I have my first meal. But I've just recorded an Instagram story, or a few anyway, because there was something on my mind. Just because it's a Saturday, a lot of people want to go out. And that's where a lot of people jeopardise results and ruin progress. But not just that, the mental and physical health is taking a toll. And we're talking about high standards, because how you do anything is how you do everything. That's one of my favourite quotes. Like when I see lads and they're messy, you know, they're not dressed appropriate, the communication's miles off it, they're not punctual. The rooms are messy. Not that I'd know that, but you know, just by knowing someone and saying they don't make the bed, and they find that like an extra thing to do. Not taking care of themselves physically, mentally, not having a good diet. You get the point. If you do not set them high standards in every fucking day, in everyday life, in every aspect of your life, no matter if it's physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, then you're not made for it. Because a lot of people, especially in England and around my area, Friday, Saturday, they're out. As soon as Friday hits, they cannot wait to go out. But them high standards could be the difference between getting results and not getting them. Because if you go out tonight, you could plan the whole day. Plan your nutrition, plan your hydration. You might not overindulge in the alcohol. You might not grab a shit fucking chip wrap, processed bullshit food after the night out. You might call it a night earlier than you would normally. You might wake up and hydrate, do some cardio. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say. If you remain them high standards every fucking day, no matter what day it is, you're going to see yourself progress. And over time, you start to realise that bullshit isn't worth it. Focusing on yourself and your mind is what's truly worth it. That's what truly matters. Now, can you go out? 100%. Do I absolutely rip it up when I go on holidays? Without a doubt. But that's because I've put in so much work and I know when to call it, because I have high standards in everything I do. Whether I'm going to a beach club, whether I'm going to a nightclub, whether I'm going on a date or a restaurant, I remain them high standards. I'll leave myself 800 to 1,000 calories if I'm going out for food. If I'm going to a beach club, I make sure I'm hydrated. I make sure I've hit my protein throughout the day before I go, or at least at the end of the day. I'll not indulge in a fucking pizza or KFC after the beach club, after the night out, because I remain them high standards. I've had to rewire my mindset, re-identify myself, and them high standards are always in the back of my mind. So before you think about getting in shape, you need to rewire your mindset, re-identify yourself, set them high standards, and then you'll see results. Again, not just physically, but mentally. You've got to smash every aspect. It's not just about being in a good physical shape. It's about being healthy. It's about being in a good mental state. Because there's a lot of people who are in shape who are either thick, dumb, and they're not punctual, not good communication, they might not even be confident, and they're not healthy. Focus on every single pillar. And I always say, and you've probably heard it before, no good being broke and in shape, and no point being rich and fat and unhealthy. You've got to find that balance. You've got to have every single pillar ticked off, especially as a man. So, rant over, just set yourself high standards. I just got back from the gym. It's 8 AM, that's cardio and abs boxed off. I'm just going to prep my carbs for the day, or my main source of carbs, which is white potato, which I have them over 2 meals. So I'm going to prep these, get them boiling, and I mash them up, add a splash of almond milk just to make it a bit smoother, salt, garlic, pepper, and then as soon as I've done them, I'm going to have breakfast, do a few check-ins, and then probably go for a walk. This is why I get so annoyed with people when they think eating healthy, tracking your food, eating nutritious meals takes time, effort and money, because obviously it does, but compared to anything else, it's not a massive burden on your life. It's minimal to no effort. It's very time and cost effective. Pick a day where you can cook your protein sources. So I've literally just pulled these out of the fridge. I'm having these over the day. So all I need to cook now is my potatoes, which take 20 minutes. So I've literally just pulled the chicken, the beef out of the fridge. I'm going to weigh them up, and then all I need to add to that is the potatoes, which again, they'll be done within the next 20 minutes, half an hour. But by the time I've put them on, weighed this out, had my breakfast, the potatoes are done, and then boom, I've got 2 meals. 2 meals that are improving me, getting me closer to my results. Now, yes, the meals are boring, but you can spice it up. You can put a low calorie sauce on there, put some seasoning, add some veg, which I will be doing later when I have the meals. It's just about the structure and the process and being organised. So for breakfast on training days, we're running 4 fried eggs, salt, pepper, garlic, and 50 grams of sourdough. So that's breakfast done, and I cannot express how nice that breakfast is, because although it's simple, although it's a bit boring, because I've earned it, it tastes that much better, because I feel like I've put the work in and I'm being rewarded by something simple as eggs and sourdough. Because if you think back in the day when people used to hunt and then eat the food and it'd take them days, think how nice that food would have tasted. And that's how I kind of view it. You're earning your breakfast rather than just getting it given, and you're working for it, and it just tastes that bit nicer. So that's that done. I'm gonna go for a walk now, get a coffee, and then so before my coffee and a walk, come to my local town, because I need a plain black t-shirt, because believe it or not, I'm going out later, but it's for a specific reason. It's one of the lads leaving dues at my work, and I got on with him really well, so I need to show my face. But I'll definitely not be drinking, and I'm only going out for a couple of hours, so I'm definitely not going to be jeopardising results. So back from that walk, I'm about to get in my pre-workout now, and then because I've got a couple of check-ins to do, so I'm going to make my pre-workout, eat it, let it digest while I do a few check-ins, and then get to the gym and do a pull workout. Pre-workout, we're running frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, 200 grams of skyr, sprinkle of cinnamon, 45 grams of oats, and it's about 200 ml of almond milk, but I never use that. It's always around 150 ml. So yeah, that should fuel me up nicely, and it tastes nice, even though there's no like much sweetness to it, no honey, nothing like that. It goes down a treat. It tastes like a little dessert, and I make it in a certain way, which I'll show you in a second. So I'll do the oats. So I do the oats in the microwave as normal, and then as soon as they're nearly done, I'll add in the frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, let that sit, let it cool down, and then I'll put my skyr on top with a sprinkle of cinnamon, because what that does, it just has a mild warmth, mild temperature in the oats, and then I'm putting the cold skyr on top, and it's kind of like a cheesecake, because obviously you've got the skyr on top and then like the base. It's just another way, or you can do it like overnight oats. Put the skyr in, oats, mix it all up. Don't put it in the microwave. Leave it in the fridge, and then it'll be done in a few hours. It'll be set. But this is just a new way, because the thing is, when you're on the cut, you start trialing different ways to do stuff, and it just makes it a bit more exciting. Whereas before, up to now, I was making it like overnight oats, like I was just saying, and then I've just decided to change it. You just get these weird ideas. So yeah, you just start trying them, and it tastes better, it tastes different, makes you look forward to the meals a bit more. It's all about versatility and making it work, making it sustainable. So yeah, I'm going to eat this, get the check-ins done, and then we'll head off to do pull. Trust me, it is good, especially if you've got the allowance to add honey, and you could even have protein powder on top, whey drip. But even something as simple as this, minimal calories, it's going to fuel you up, and it tastes absolutely unreal. So the call with my client lasted a bit longer than expected. So I signed him on originally through a deal that I was running to get a few lads into the program to help him. So now he's re-signing on to the program through my actual payment, no deal, just the real deal, which I'm glad for, because I really want to help him. He's in a current state right now, which it needs to be dealt with, and I really want to see him win, because I get such satisfaction over seeing others win and do better and feel better, look better, everything just improve. I love it, because I know how much it's helped my life, and to not only help people do that for them, but to see them experience it is fucking, oh man, it's great. So done that call, doing a couple check-ins now, and I need to hurry up and get to the gym, because I'm going out soon. I wanted to go out at like 1:30, but yeah, we're pushing it a little bit. So I'm gonna get to the gym, absolutely smash a pull session, come back, shower, get ready, have my post-workout meal, and then we'll hit the town, unfortunately. No matter where you are in life, you're always going to want more, because it's hardwired into us as humans to be greedy. We're never satisfied. We want a bigger house, better car, more money, better job, better looking, better physique. And the closer to the end of the cut that I get, the more I'm realising this, because I'm pinpointing my physique down to the muscle. My rear delts need to be bigger. I need to be more shredded. My legs need to be bigger. But you need to stay humble and grounded and be grateful with your current position and grateful for what you've got. Now, you should strive to be your better self. You should want more. You shouldn't settle for less. You deserve more if you put in the work in. However, you cannot get lost in that chase, because one day you're going to look back and you're either going to be in a better position or a worse position. And these times in the middle might be the most free you've ever been. And you're going to be proud. You're either going to be proud of where you've come from, or you're going to be disappointed from where you were and where you are now. So don't get lost in the chase. So smashed that pull session. I had chicken and white potato post workout. Completely forgot to record it, but I think I got a bit of it this morning. So I've just got to my local town, which I'm not overly happy about, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's for a good cause. It's for one of my old work colleagues who was left, so I got on with him well. So I'm going to stay here for a couple of hours and then go and get a coffee after, get some work done, and then probably get another meal in. So a few hours later, we're done with the town, which I can't say I enjoyed it because my local town is so rough. And I used to love it back in the day when I was 16, 17, 18. But now I'm a little bit older, it's not for me. You know, I don't want to be surrounded like in these low frequency places. And I don't mean that from a like thinking I'm better than anyone, but you know, it's like if you surround yourself with criminals, you know, you're probably going to adopt that mindset. I don't want to be involved with this low frequency, with the mindset. And people, especially around here, work all week, look forward to going out, and they live in that constant cycle. And if they're happy with that, that's fine, but I don't want that for myself. I don't want to adopt that mindset. I don't really want to be around it. Now, every now and then, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I went for a reason, for a good reason, and it was nice to see some boys or some work colleagues. But it's not for me. I don't want to be around it all the time, you know. And so, you know, I cut my time short. I didn't drink, I just had water. I had one Pepsi Max, and yeah, that's about it. But anyway, on to the next meal now. 150 grams of mince and about 250 grams of potato. I have put some barbecue sauce in this mince, and it's the first time I'm trying it. It's from G Hughes, and it's low sugar, low calorie, low carb. There's literally about 10 calories in the serving that I've put in. So I'm hoping I like it, because this is, my mouth's watering. This is the first time I've tried it, so hopefully it's nice. So I'm going to eat this, watch a video on my phone in my car, and then we're going to head to a coffee shop and get some work done. Got a couple more check-ins to do, got some programs to build out, some modules to build, so we've got a lot to do. And I've also got another YouTube video to edit and upload. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but I'm going to scram this and I'll see you at coffee shop. So client check-in's done. Just uploaded an Instagram video, edited it and uploaded it. Just had a skinny decaf cappuccino with sugar-free cinnamon syrup. Absolutely impeccable. So now I'm going to head home, have my last meal of the day, which is one of the most exciting out of the day, one of the most enjoyable. It's like a dessert, and maybe get a bit more work done and then knock out, try and get an early night, good recovery, and yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow. But tomorrow's rest day, so still up at 5 a.m, still get to gym to do cardio and abs, and yeah, a lot less calories tomorrow, which isn't exciting, but you know, it's going to pay off in 3 weeks' time when I'm stood in front of cameras, posing and looking fucking shredded. So I'll see you for the last meal. So that's the final meal. I've got 45 grams of oats, about 150 ml of almond milk, 50 grams of frozen raspberries and 40 grams of whey protein powder. But obviously I make it into the whey drip and it tastes absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to eat this now, put on a podcast, plan my day out for tomorrow, and then yeah, hopefully be asleep for about about 9:30, and then 5 a.m. wake up again tomorrow, do the 60 minutes cardio. You know, we go again, focusing on getting closer to being that better version of myself, being absolutely shredded for the photo shoot, building my business, focusing on clients, building my business to be better, improve it, and just get results quicker, faster, and better quality results. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.